Episode 33 of the We'll Just Agree
to Disagree
podcast. I am Ryan Louie.
And I'm Beyonce Fox. Episode 33, right? You would think we would have that down pat, but no. We're okay.
I think we've only got it. I think we've only got it right like twice.
In 33 episodes?
Yeah.
We need to practice. That's horrible.
What up, B? What are you up to, B?
Just life, man. I am so happy our world champion, WNBA world champion, Chicago Sky, got to rep Chi City all day. Yes. So happy out of them. Yes, ladies, that's how you do that thing. And then they got to repeat it next year. It'll happen.
And we need Candace Parker to come back. The city needs her so we can get that repeat.
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right, B. So I don't know if you saw, but Kanye West was trending on social media yet again. The judge has officially made it legal now that his new name is Ye.
Yes, I love it. I mean, come on. He's been saying this for years. 2018, after the album, he was like, I'm changing my name to Ye. So what surprises me is that it took so long to happen. And apparently he says that Ye in the Bible is the most used word. I might argue that. I don't know. I got to do a little research on that Ye. But it stands for you. And he said that that's why he wanted to change his name.
I actually didn't know the meanings behind it. So thank you for letting me know that.
Yeah, especially when you read the King James version of the Bible. You see all those yays, yay, ye. It's really ye, but he's going to go with Ye, and most people just assume it's Ye because his name is Kanye. So he's just taking the K-A-N off and going by Ye. I love it. Yay!
I'm not mad at it, but I feel like I know Kanye for Kanye West. There were times that I called him Ye. I ain't gonna front. But to know that it's now legally Ye, like there's no more Kanye West, I don't know how I feel about that. And then this is what I think is interesting, right? So Kim Kardashian came out and said the reason why she's not changing her last name from Kim Kardashian West is so that they could have the same last name with the kids. What? So how does that work now that the West part, he then took that off? How does that work?
Well, his last name is still going to be West.
See,
he's changing his first name.
So I read that there's no middle or last name. It is only Ye. You see, that's why in all the reports, all you see is Ye.
Technically, he still will have to refer to some sort of last name. So on paper, things that we don't see behind the scenes,
right? That
West will definitely still be there, but he is a multi-million gazillionaire and he is a celebrity. So he may be able to get away with it at some degree, but why would you want to not still have a last name, you know?
Right. Really quick before we get into the next question, what do you think about the people that are criticizing him for changing the name that his mom named him, and he's been so vocal about how he's sad that his mom's not here, the whole album Donda, and now a lot of people are like, why would you change the name that your mom gave you?
Why not? I mean, he's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants to. If that's what he wants, his image likeness to be known as, then so be it. He knows he's Kanye West at the end of the day, but I don't think there's a problem with that at all. I mean, he's really just shortening his name to Ye. And how do we know his mom didn't call him Ye as a child?
Facts.
Just saying, it's like a nickname already. You know what I mean?
No, that's really big facts. And a lot of celebrities have did it. P. Diddy is not P. Diddy no more. He's been changed it a million times, but now he goes by Love. B, if you changed your name, what would you change it to?
Well, first of all, let's be clear how much I love Beyonce Fox. And okay, don't laugh. Don't laugh. You know, we have these alter egos, right? Mm-hmm. Especially when we dive into somebody else. Promise you don't laugh.
I won't.
Falcon Blue. You're about to laugh.
I gotta go get one.
Falcon Blue. And when Beyonce named her daughter Blue, man, when I saw that news report, I was on fire. I was like, no, Beyonce, don't name her Blue. That's my name. Yeah, Falcon Blue. FalkinBlu. Falcon Blue.
What does that mean?
It means nothing. It's a cool sounding name. Falcon Blue. There's no meaning behind it, but you know what a falcon is, the bird, right? They're strong, they're courageous, they're amazing. And then the color blue. I just love it.
It kind of sounds like a night lounge.
Are you serious right now?
Like, where are you going tonight? We're going to Falcon Blue? Bet.
Well, there it is. That's what I would change it to right there. What about you, Ryan Lee?
So mine is different because growing up, a lot of people have always called me by my first and last name.
I do that.
You do that. Shout out to my choir fam. They're the first that started that. Maya started that. Yeah. A lot of people call me Ryan Lee. It's never just Ryan. So I honestly think if I was to change my name, I'm just going Ryan Lee. But I got a few other options, right? How dope would it be if my name was Legend or King?
No, we're going to leave the legend to John Legend. Now, of all people, you're going to tell me that you want your name to be
No. John Legend. My first name will be Legend. So every time you refer to me, you have to say Legend or King.
I'll give you King, but we're not going to touch Legend, okay? That's already taken. Thank you.
John Legend.
It doesn't matter.
If anything, I'm trying to give the name some excitement.
No.
Because when John
King,
Legend...
King what? Just King?
King Lee.
Oh, that's dope. I'm going to give you that one.
King Lee.
That's dope right there. Yeah.
King Lee.
I'm going to give you that one.
King Lee or Legend Lee?
No.
Yo, B, listen.
No.
Yo.
No, not B. Legend.
Legend Lee?
No, not Legend. We have a Legend already, and we're going to leave it right there. But King Lee, I'll give you that all day. That's dope. Yeah, that's nice. I like it.
No, we're going with either Ryan Lee, Legend Lee, or King Lee.
King Lee. That's dope.
King Lee
I like it.
I kind of like that.
So are you considering it?
No.
Oh.
And let me tell you.
So we'll stick with Ryan Lee.
No, I actually really like my name because my older brother, his name is Brian Ryan. He actually named me. Like, they were in the hospital. They were like, okay, what do you want it to be? And they were like, he was like Ryan, like it rhymes with his name. So I kind of like Brian, Ryan, and then Reggie. So we all got the R and the B thing going on.
Yeah, that's dope. Now, does Brian spell his name with an I or a Y?
An I.
Oh, okay. So the spelling. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, no, I always will keep Ryan Lee. If people call me Ryan Lee, Ryan, Media Lee, my niece and nephew call me Rai or Rai. So yeah, we're just going to keep it this way.
I love it. Yeah, there's a lot of celebrities who have changed their name, actors, a lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of people in this business, they change their names for whatever reasons. And I have absolutely no problem with it. I think it's actually cool. And let's talk about now celebrities that didn't change their name, but that changed the game.
Okay. I see it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we're going to start with the Queen Bee, the other Beyonce. And I got to give it to her. First of all, she's the greatest entertainer on planet Earth right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start with her because Queen Bee came out like in 08, 07, wearing just that onesie. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That one leotard. After that, every single woman in the entertainment business came out. I don't care who they were, what status, A level, B level. They all had that same look.
When was it? It was the VMAs, and you actually texted me like, they all look the same. They're all in the same outfit. So you're right. But it's funny, I had Beyonce on my list too, but for a different reason. Beyonce was like the first to just drop that surprise album on us.
Yeah.
And go crazy. And I felt like after that, now artists, they may not drop surprise albums, but they'll try to do like surprise singles, like, oh, I just dropped this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all try to somehow do what she did on it. So Beyonce's definitely on that list.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Because now artists, she definitely changed the game with that. Now artists will just pop something up low key on Instagram or whatever.
Exactly.
And I think that's cool. It gives us a little excitement and intrigue. Michael Jackson, late great Michael Jackson, by far the best entertainer in the world. Let me
find out you saw my list.
No, you had him too, of course.
Of course.
Okay. Well, he started, amongst other things, because he's that great. He was, rest in peace. But those long videos that are like movies, Thriller. Like, come on, Thriller, a masterpiece.
That's a whole movie.
It's a whole movie. And then other artists started doing that. And even artists are still kind of doing it to this day, where it's like a little story. And then you finally get to the gist of the song that they're trying to promote. It's kind of cool.
Now, hold on. We ain't going to have this conversation without mentioning Soulja Boy.
Okay.
Soulja Boy. Now, you know he is one. What does it mean?
Ooh. Okay, he what?
He is one that will tell you he has done first of everything. But we got to give him his credit. Soulja Boy was the first rapper to use the YouTube platform.
Yep.
Soulja Boy also claims that he gave Apple the idea and the concept of FaceTime because of his song "Kiss Me Through the Phone."
Okay. I mean, hey, you never know.
He may not have hits right now. Well, no, he still got a TikTok hit right now. We have to give credit when credit's due. He may not be all the way there, but Soulja Boy has changed the game in some capacity.
Absolutely. I give you that. Okay, here's a couple more. T-Pain, and more recently, your boy Future. Auto-tune everything.
Okay.
Man. Facts. You know how many artists and rappers auto-tune themselves when they're singing and rapping?
You know how many people think they can sing and rap because of auto-tune?
Yes.
Like, that's a good point, B.
Auto-tune. Yeah. And speaking of singing and rapping, Drake changed the game with that. No rappers were out here singing and rapping at the same time. That's all Drake.
But hold on. Let's take it gospel. Tell me Kirk Franklin did not change the game.
Okay, but he's really not a singer, and he doesn't really sing. Drake, like, is on records.
No. I'm not talking about the singing versus rapping thing. I was just dropping another artist. Kirk Franklin, he changed the game in the exact point you just said. How are you making all these hits and he don't even sing?
Exactly. Yep. He's a great, what do you say, narrator, I guess?
Ad-lipper.
Yeah, he's really good at that. The late, great Aaliyah. Midriffs. She made those midriffs so bomb and popular. Every artist, TLC, all these people started wearing midriffs. You gotta have a flat stomach to do that. Everybody couldn't pull that one off, but those who could, they did. I love it. The look is still hot to this day. When you see a woman with nice abs wearing that midriff.
Like Tiana Taylor.
Nice. You gotta have a body. You'll never see Beyonce Fox in a midriff, ever. Ever.
We may see Falcon Blue in it.
Oh, that was perfect. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The last person I have on my list, I mean, we got to discuss it. Kanye West.
Yep.
Watch how many artists try to have album listening parties like Kanye did. Kanye is the first artist that said, you're not going to get a concert. You're just coming to listen to music. You're going to pay all this money, and I'm going to pack out a stadium and a field for you to listen to music. He has changed the game.
He definitely has, but you know what? You kind of have to be on that kind of Kanye West. Oops, I'm sorry. yay.
Yay!
Scale.
Yo, yay, we didn't mean it.
Yeah, yay scale for it to happen.
Right.
I can't just see a regular B or C list artist doing that sort of thing unless they want it on a much smaller scale. Then yeah, that's fine. But Mr. Yay selling out stadiums? Hello? Whole stadium. So yeah, just a few of the artists that kind of really changed the game.
I'm shocked you didn't say somebody I knew you were gonna say.
John Legend? Who? Who else?
R.
What's the letter?
R.
Okay. R. Kelly changed the game. Just period. When I say, and we're separating his personal from musical, the man is a musical genius. I will argue that up and down with anybody on any given day. The man has hits for days. The man has so much talent. He has changed the game with those remixes. That brother could take a song and remix it and sound nothing like the original song, and it becomes a bigger hit than the original song.
I'm not disagreeing that, but I can't separate the two when I know the words that song that you're talking about that was a hit. When we know the meaning and what was going on when he was writing the song, I can't separate the two.
Okay. I can separate the two. The music did not do anything.
But when you sing the song, the words that he's singing, you don't be like...
I really don't, because I know he's a man who makes music. Like, do we know for a fact that at that time that song was written for something he allegedly did? Is there proof behind that? No. Do you know how many other artists have songs out right now that are played on R&B and hip hop stations every day? Do we sit and analyze every song that gets played on the air and what those people are saying? So that's a whole nother podcast subject, and I'd be more than happy to get into it, but that's a whole nother subject. I just want to get back to the fact that that man's music has changed the game. And it's really unfortunate and very sad and quite pathetic what he's going through right now. I don't condone it one bit, but I am able to separate the man from the music.
Was he on your list?
He wasn't, actually. He wasn't. But I'm glad you brought that up, because it did need to be recognized. The music did need to be recognized. That is a musical genius. And that man has made some music that has changed lifestyles. I mean, we hone in on the negativity and the sexual stuff, but that man has, I have pretty much every album downloaded. That man has beautiful, timeless, just creative music that we don't hear about. You know, we just hear about the negative stuff, but there's some of his ballads and stuff that just make you go, oh, you know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Can I ask you why John Legend was not on your list?
Because I love John Legend. He's in a class all by himself. He doesn't sound like any other artist. He doesn't perform like any other artist. He doesn't walk around and try to be like him.
Oh my God.
So I left him off intentionally because there's no need to even mention that he's in a class all by himself. No need. You know that. The whole world knows that. Hi, John. We have John on the podcast one day because I feel like he gets mentioned every week.
No.
So
That's actually hilarious. John Legend, we need you to come on this podcast. But what's so funny, I think you give John more credit than John would give himself. I think John would sit on this podcast and be like me and be like, all right, a little much.
I just love him. That's all.
But we really do need to get John on this podcast.
Yeah,
and I want Chrissy to come on too.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk. We got to talk to Chrissy about some things.
That'll work. That'll work too.
Speak it into the atmosphere.
Yes, let's go.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up because let's be completely transparent, B. We are so thankful that we were able to get through this episode.
When I tell you, we've had Wi-Fi issues, but hey, it's all good. We did it.
We made it.
Let's wrap it
Yeah.
up.
I feel like the Wi-Fi is looking at me like, all right, G, you keep playing with me.
Okay.
All right, guys. But no, we did this.
Next week, right?
You said what?
Episode 34 next week. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you guys so much for your support. YouTube, you can catch us on the free iHeartRadio app. You can catch us on B103.com. You can catch us
on kissfm.com. You can catch us on Instagram at We'll Just Agree to Disagree. Thank you guys for all the support. Honestly, you guys are the reason why we were like, we're still doing an episode today, because you guys rock with us, so we rock with you. Beyonce, I will holler at you later.
Deuces.